Hello and welcome to the channel. If you haven't subscribed Seria Simplified, then please subscribe and like the video. Let's start with the summary of the Chainsaw Man Season 1 Episode 12. While the ghost devil struggles Aki, he recalls a time while dining with Himeno. She tries making him smoke and Aki finally accepts a cigarette, but notes she is terrible for making a minor smoke. Learning he is a minor, Himeno understands why he can't smoke and takes back her cigarette. She tells him that she will keep it and give it to him when he is grown up and needs something to take the edge off. Ghost Devil releases Aki. It extends one of its hands and gives him a cigarette. Aki takes the cigarette and sees, "Easy Revenger," written on it. Aki then puts the cigarette in his pocket. He stands up and takes his sword and walks towards the devil. He recalls that Himeno told him that since Ghost Devil doesn't have eyes and it can see only fear. He gets on the devil and prepares to cut its head. He tells Himeno that he will soon join her and then cuts off the ghost devil's head. Akane is surprised. She starts calling the snake devil, but stops as Kobeni puts her knife on her throat. However, Aki tells Kobeni to not kill Akane. Aki then asks Kobeni why she remained in public safety and Kobeni explains that they will soon be getting bonus payments. At the elevator, then she sees Pao eating a zombie's arm and finds it gross. Pao states that meat is meat, and that pork, beef and human, are all the same. As Denji disagrees, the two are eager to start a fight. Denji states their job is to capture the Katana Man and it would be good if Pao doesn't eat him. The elevator then opens the doors at the 7th floor and they see a group of zombies in front of them. Denji tells Pao that the zombies haven't noticed them and they shouldn't make loud noises. Pao grins and yells her name, challenging the zombies to a fight. She tells Denji to follow her and cover her back. However, Denji decides to remain in the elevator as the door closes, leaving Pao to fight the zombies alone. Pao fights the zombies, believing that Denji is behind her and will tell the tale of how powerful she is. Denji reaches the 13th floor and as the doors open, he sees Katana Man with two of his men. Katana Man wants to talk and explains that depending on Denji's attitude, they are willing to surrender. He explains that Denji killed his grandfather and his men's friends and they want him to pay for that. Denji explains he did it because they turned to zombies. Katana Man doesn't believe it, but states that even if it was true, they still were once humans and wonders if Denji feels guilty for killing them. However, Denji denies it. Katana Man then explains that Akane had done some changes on him and replaced his heart with the Katana Devil. However, he couldn't sleep when he accidentally killed a zombie. He thinks that Denji lost his human heart and if he has any semblance of a human conscience left, he should let them kill him. Denji thinks for a moment, but refuses the deal. Annoyed, Katana Man then states he will kill him and the two transforms. Katana Man attacks Denji and they fly off the building into the roof of the nearby building. They proceed fighting from a rooftop to a rooftop, until Denji falls on the train. Katana Man jumps on it too and states that Denji had become faster and wonders why is he fighting for. Denji states it's to protect the life he has now. They keep on fighting and eventually fall inside the train, which stops due to the commotion they cause. Katana Man takes a stance that Denji recognizes, but sees a woman next to him. He tries stopping the Katana Man, but Katana Man doesn't stop and cuts Denji's arm. He then takes the stance once more and cut Denji's other arm. Katana Man then states Denji can no longer fight and asks him before he dies to apologize for killing his grandfather. Denji stands up, stating he can still fight as he has a chainsaw on his head. He rushes at Katana Man, who takes again his stance and the two exchange blows. Katana Man then asks Denji if his grandfather didn't teach him when to quit. In that moment, Denji's head chainsaw breaks. He asks him once again to apologize for his grandfather. Denji states he aimed as expected for his head, but that was stupid. In that moment, Katana Man splits in two. Denji then asks Katana Man if his grandfather didn't teach him that a beast should never trust a hunter. As Katana Man falls defeated in two, Denji reveals he turned his right leg into a chainsaw. Katana Man soon awakens, finding himself tied up with a chainsaw chained to the train. Denji adds that Katana Man is the same as him and when he pulled off his katana, he turned back to one piece. Denji states he needs to wait until the police come, but there is something he is upset about. He killed Himeno and because of that there is one less pretty girl in the world. However, he will live his life in prison without regret. Denji doesn't find that fair and Katana Man tells him he can't do anything about it as he is public safety's dog. Thinking a bit, Denji states he will be holding a tournament. Aki shows up, wondering what he means by tournament. Aki reports to the rest that Katana Man is under control and explains their location. Denji asks Aki if he wants to participate in his ultimate tournament. Denji explains that Katana Man shot Himeno, so they should give him nut shots. They will be taking turns hitting his balls and whoever gets the loudest scream out of him before the cops show up is the winner. Aki sighs, stating that their job is to capture him and not torture him to feel good, as that won't make Himeno happy. Aki takes out the cigarette he got from Ghost Devil and looks at it for a moment. He puts it back in his pocket and asks Denji what he gets if he wins. Denji states he will naturally get his balls. Katana Man can't believe it and asks them to stop as they approach him. The two then start kicking Katana Man, wondering if Himeno can hear their requiem for her. Mikima reports that the terrorist attack was instigated by a former civilian devil hunter Akane Sawatari. She made a contract with Gun Devil and distributed guns to the Yakuza. In returns, the Yakuza explained that Akane wanted the Chainsaw Devil's heart. Her superior wonders why she wanted his heart. Mikima explains that before they could learn, the Snake Devil killed Akane. It was probably an involuntary suicide because of her contract with the Gun Devil. They also seized 1.4 kilograms of Gun Devil flesh from the building, and when they combined it with the 5 kilograms they have, the new large piece finally started to move towards the Gun Devil itself. Mikima's superior then wonders to where. Sometime after that, after dinner, Aki goes on his balcony to smoke. He takes out a cigarette which ends up being the one with the Easy Revenger writing. He looks at it for a moment and then lights it up and smokes it. Denji dreams of being younger and in a back alley. He sees a door and faces it. He notes he had been dreaming about this multiple times, but always forgets the dream after that. He hears Pochita's voice from behind the door and wants to open it so that he can touch him again. Pochita stops him, telling him to never open the door. Summary ends here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you in my next video.